Hello, welcome to Daily Motivation. Pat Norman here. How often have you heard people say you can't judge a book by its cover? I heard it so many times over my life that I could never attempt to count the times. But what exactly does it mean? You can't judge a book by its cover. They say this in reference to people, different situations, things, books, all kinds of things. But basically, it just means that if you're looking at something, you can't always tell what that person's made of, or what their story is behind what's going on, or what they're going through. And that sometimes you have to just kind of step back and include everything that you know and things that you can find out to find out really what's going on in the situation. Let's just take a look at some examples. For example, you've got a hippo that's over in Africa floating around in the river. Big old, huge, ugly, ungraceful animal. Spends most of its day underwater, day and night. And you would think, oh, this thing is just of no use at all. It can't be of any use because it's just useless. It's just ugly and big and in the way of everything. And it likes to jump over boats with people that get too close to it. They're known, though, as channel clearers because they eat the river grass that grows along the banks, so that keeps the river free of blockage. That's pretty good. Ugly, yes, but a gift in an unusual way. And it's a valuable role that they play in keeping people safe there on those rivers. You may have encountered people like this that are big, awkward, ugly, different. It seems like they're definitely without a purpose in life. But then, if you take a closer look, you might realize that they really do have a purpose. Take, for example, some of those people you see coming into church, the ladies with the dresses that are too short, that leave nothing to the imagination. And then also the gentlemen that come in with the pants that are so low that their behinds are showing. So you've got the ladies with theirs hanging out and the men with theirs hanging out. And you're just disgusted to even look at them. But sometimes you don't know their story. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they've been through. They are still children of God. They are in church. So hopefully their purposes are good. You may even pass people on the street. Somebody that just looks like that they're not about anything, a person that with no purpose. Let's just say, for example, a little fellow could be a small person. Maybe they call them tiny people. Can't remember. People that are less than 5 feet tall. Perhaps you could follow him into a building that he's going in. You might find out that he's the president and CEO of a Fortune 500 company in that building up in the penthouse. So you can never tell by looking at a person or in situations either what exactly is going on. You can't judge people by their height, their weight, their skin tone, any physical disabilities or handicaps that they may have. None of this has any bearings to do with what's going on in their life. Remember, God created each of us as elements of nature to fulfill a specific purpose and to do so with unique talents and abilities. So each one of us have very unique talents and abilities that we need to be able to share with others and observe in others. And remember that in Genesis 1:31, it says, then God looked over everything he had made, and he said that it was very good. So that means that those people that are coming to church inappropriately dressed, they're still very good. If it's the hippopotamus that's sometimes dumping over people in the water, they're still very good. Or if it's a handicapped person that's just barely able to make it to work, but he's coming to work because he's the CEO and president, that's all very good too. So you need to make sure that, you're not using any of these characteristic to judge people in your interactions with them. Always treat everyone with the utmost of respect, and so that you can receive respect in return. Like for you to go out and make it a great day. And whatever you do, make sure that you're being kind to people and nice to people, whether they're tall or short, black or white, rich or poor, but always do so with a smile on your face and make sure that it's going to make the world a better place, that we're going to be going out smiling and helping people regardless of how they look like. Because after all, that's what God wants us to do. And that's how we should treat people. We want the people to treat us like that. So that's how we should be treating others as well. Make it a fabulous day today. Come back and visit me again soon. And thanks for joining. Bye now.